Hey superstars, it's your best friend Scott and welcome to our January recap video. I'm thinking now is a good time to go over some goals for this year. I'll show you the newest t-shirts in the shop. I've got a few care packages and some pickups, so let's do it. I kind of feel like I've gotten off to a little bit of a slow start this year, but at the same time, I've been super busy. It's probably because I took some time off over the holidays, but as for the state of the business, 2025 showed a lot of improvement over 2024. I'm very pleased with the progress, but I still have to try to figure out how to keep hustling and keep growing and, fill in the gaps after canceling the trading card series. I'm still waiting on a very cool piece of equipment that's supposed to be here in February, but that's going to open up a lot of possibilities for us, hopefully. I can't wait to show that off when it gets here. And of course, there's a lot of projects in the works. I'm still working very hard to get some of those commissions done for you all. If you're waiting, I thank you so much for your continued patience. So the newest shirts up on the website are this Propagandist Montreal. I love how this one came out, but no one's bought it yet. So I'm kind of trying to guilt you into buying it. And I did another T206 brand with this fun cycle shirt. Maxa Jackson encouraged me to do this one. We both like the chap on his bicycle smoking a pipe. And for a look behind the curtain, this stack of VHS tapes is an idea for a baseball movie shirt that I had. But I scrapped it. I really like the idea, but I just felt it wasn't really safe as far as intellectual property goes, so we're not going to make that one. But right now I'm working on a new Menko-inspired shirt, so look for that one soon. My man Warren and I, we are headed to the Net 54 PreWar meet and greet in Dulles, Virginia on February 7th. This is hosted by Andrew from Nefsed Cards and his friend. We went last year and we had an absolute blast. I'm going to bring some t-shirts and a brand new painting to show off that I haven't finished yet. I'm very excited about it. But if you're in the area, come say hi. I will leave the details in the description below. Some residual Christmas cards to share. This one's from my bestie 4-Leaf. Peace, homie. I hope you and the family have an Alvaro kind of Christmas. That's the best kind. And 4-Leaf included a Portland Beavers Alvaro minor league card. I love it. Thanks, buddy. Here's a package from my best friend Eddie the Great. See, it says so right there. Joy. Happy New Year. Sorry this is late. I personally blame Tony Black, even though I did not get it from him. Looking forward to another year of being your actual best friend, Eddie. That Tony Black, always causing trouble. Anyway, best friends use green tape, Eddie. See, this blue tape ruined that fun wrapping paper. Ooh, nice. A 2021 Topps Chrome Platinum Julio Franco autograph. I love it. Nicely done, Eddie. You can be my actual best friend anytime. This one's from my bestie Jake from Legends Never Die. This note says, I fully expect this to become a Harvey Haddix-esque parallax, a gift that comes with homework. Ooh, a Mike Garcia autograph. Really great, underrated pitcher on the same staff with Feller, Bob Lemon, and Early Wynn. That is sweet. And some weird shiny stuff from Jake. We got a Manny Titans of the Game, Gaylord Perry Refractor, the best Manny rookie, even if everyone else hates it, Larry Doby, Superstar Summit Manny, the die-cut Eddie Murray, this Blue Eddie, Pinnacle Eddie, Revolution Manny, and this Ultra Albert. I did not have most of these. Thanks, Jake. Very rad. Something a little wicked from my bestie, Iconic Al. Who doesn't love Krampus, right? Ooh, nice. More Krampus. I love this card. Happy New Year. Love you, buddy. Al. Leonardo says, cheers. The most iconic baseball player ever, Jim Thome. Heck yeah. And Al has made a donation in my name to the Human Fund.
A donation has been made in your name to the Human Fund. What is that?
Made it up.
The Human Fund. Money for people.
What do you think?
It has a certain understated stupidity.
Aw, thanks, Al. How'd you know just what to get me? That is awesome. Love you too, buddy. This one's really cool. I was at a card show last weekend and I met this guy, Mike, and I'll just read it. It says, hey, Scott, it was really cool to meet you at the Castle Shannon card show. I'm a big fan of your work. I've been watching you on YouTube for about a year now. I love collecting cards, mostly vintage, and certain cards are a bit out of my reach on my hobby budget. Luckily, my daughter Lila is artistic. I asked her to paint a small canvas of a couple dream cards, then I get some copies made into cards and add some info on the back. I wanted to send you a copy. There are just 9 artist signed copies. I hope you like them. Your new best friend, Mike. Here's Lila's 49 Leaf Jackie and the Hank Rookie. What an awesome way to collect those cards that are out of reach, right? And so meaningful. This kind of stuff is right up my alley. Thanks, Mike, for sharing these with me. These are super, super cool. I just love it. Before I get into my purchases, I wanted to go over my hobby goals for the year. I want to put them out there in public, so you guys can hold me accountable. And then when you see me buying stupid crap, you can be like, Scott, stop being an idiot. And I'll be like, oh yeah, okay. And so I'm thinking my budget for this year is going to be a measly $600. I'm really just trying to be responsible about my hobby right now. But the problem is I have expensive taste in baseball cards. If the business does better than expected, or if I sell off some of my collection, I can, of course, add to that hobby budget. But maybe I should just take a cue from Mike, and just paint a Cracker Jack Joe Jackson for myself. With such a modest budget, I better have a plan, right? So I tend to favor buying one big card over a bunch of dollar box finds. So if I do find a T205 Addy Joss, like early in the year, around that mark, I'll do that and be done for the year and be happy. But I don't think $600 is realistically going to cut it for that card. So the more likely plan is a combination of a 1933 Gowdy Earl Averill, a 1949 Bowman Bob Lemon rookie, and either a 1952 Burke Ross or 54 Dandy Larry Doby. And I think if I was careful, I could probably swing like 3 of those. I could also be convinced to pick up a 1922 American Caramel E120, as I don't have any of those cards. I'd be interested in either a Stan Kovaleski, a Joe Sewell, or possibly a Tris Speaker, but Tris might be a tall order. So my bestie Steven from Math Bowler was set up at a show in Pittsburgh last weekend, so I decided to make the trip out there and check it out and hang out with him and help him pack up. Steven gifted me this awesome little clipping with Eddie Matthews and Al Rosen, and a Tito Francona autograph and an Alvaro autograph. But at the show, I made a couple purchases that I kind of regret. I usually don't regret purchases, at least not so soon after making them. I bought this Van Gogh relic card from Pieces of the Past. I don't know what I was thinking on that one. The artist in me wanted it, I guess, and I had been looking at Larry Zonka rookies for years because Zonka went to my high school. I just never pulled the trigger on one, but now that I have it, I don't feel like I need to own it. It just doesn't fit in my collection. I didn't overpay for these cards by any means, but we just got done talking about my budget and what I really want this year. I had driven 2 hours to a card show and I got excited, I think. But lesson learned, after the show, I did get to have a delightful dinner with Steven and Don, and that's really why I wanted to make the trip. So that's it for now. Thanks to Four Leaf, Eddie, Jake, Al, and Mike for the care packages. Thanks to Steven for the gifts, and both you and Don for hanging out. Great seeing you guys. And of course, thank you guys for watching. Take good care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see you real soon.